Well, hello, Sagittarius, Grand Rising, Rise and Shine, Sagittarius. So, guys, I'm just going to come on here and give you a brief little reading. I do want to focus on some money issues this morning, or this rising with you guys, or just things concerning with money. So, what I was going to do is use some of these money cards and clarify the money cards. I want to focus on this today. We will be talking about other things like romance and everything, but that won't be as extensive as I normally would do it because I'm going to have a love reading for you guys later on today. But let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what's coming out here for Sagittarius in regards to money, one at a time. So you guys had voice, you had money manager, and can you please bring out some professions that Sagittarius may be, you know, maybe having right now, or some type of, um, I'm trying to get it out. Whatever you guys may be doing for work or you're trying to do for work, okay? So, one thing that I am seeing here for you guys, some of you guys may have a podcast, or, it could be a YouTube channel. You may be doing something on TikTok, or you could be using your voice as a way of mentoring or helping people. Another way of using your voice is writing, okay? I usually read the cards, but I'm just going off my own intuition with this one. It talks about you getting noticed for your voice, for using your voice in whatever way possible. Anything with communications, public relations. Like I said before, this one doesn't talk about writing, but that is still a part of you using your voice. Now, the second card here is money manager. That makes me feel like an accountant. Some of you guys could be dealing with accounting and banking. Um, but it also talks about money improving. Okay, so I am going to talk about what the card says and also what professions you guys could be in. But money manager here definitely talks about your career or your finances taking a giant leap forward, which means if you guys have been having issues with money, it looks like that is going to change drastically here for you. Part of transporter isn't just always about traveling. You could be a flight attendant, okay, or you may be a bus driver. Could be something like that. But it also talks about moving in a certain direction, okay. So we see that your finances are going to progress. Is going to trans over to it being better, meaning it is going to go to a different place from where you are now, okay. Some of you guys are going to get promoted here with recognition. Now, it doesn't always talk about promotions. When I look at recognition, this really does make it feel like whatever you guys are doing, you're going to be either well known or become known for it. Okay, so that means people will see your work, and they will give you recognition for it. It could be through money, it could be through plaques or awards, something like that is what I'm saying. Now, I want to go ahead and clarify these cards. I want to see what's going to come out here for you with the tarot. So let's see. Let's get the voice card first here for Sagittarius. Wow. All right. So this card, look at this one. This one tried to come out and I almost put it back in the deck. It failed. It didn't even pop out. It's interesting because star card is the exact same thing as recognition. So for a lot of you, it's almost like renewal, okay, that I'm seeing here for you. If you had a podcast that was not going well, I feel like there's going to be a rejuvenation in that area, or something with writing, or you being able to have the inspiration to actually use your voice. I don't know what it is, but that's just something that I'm saying. I'm also seeing here that part of your voice really is about you being able to speak your mind in a really good way. Not saying that you are lashing out at people, but I believe this is a part of your healing. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here with that star card and that voice. Now, another card that I have here is the Knight of Pentacles. This is really good. Because the Nine of Pentacles talks about things going slow and steady, but it's actually working. Okay, that means that progress is coming. I do feel like you guys are very much so committed to what you're doing, though. Okay, so you have to, I'll say it this way. You have to stand your ground with your ideas and your projects and how you truly feel, and don't backtrack. I don't know why am I getting that from that Knight of Pentacles, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. But I do see it's a slow and steady progress, and that you will get to where you want to go. Speaking of which, standing your ground here with Seven of Wands, it was turned over. I did not see it. So you see what I'm saying? So I feel like using your voice is also defending yourself. Now, this could be with family. I mean, I don't know who this could be with. This could be with family. Anytime you have any type of challenges, whether it's at work, whether it's with family, I see that you guys, or some of you may have just held your tongue. Some of you are strategically expressing yourself. So the way that you're expressing yourself, the person may not even know that you're talking about them. So let's say you're a singer, or let's say you are in some type of performative arts. The way that you express yourself in this way would be through your music, through your art form. Okay. So whatever it is, that's something that I'm seeing here for you. Again, that's just what I'm getting. I'm also seeing here with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you got anxiety because you got the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys are afraid to express yourself due to some type of, I don't know. I feel like you feel like someone is going to be revengeful, or the repercussions that you get if you say how you really feel. Okay. But I also feel that some of you guys are going to have anxiety because you're performing. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Because you got recognition here, which means there's going to be an opportunity for you to actually express yourself, use your voice, sing, dance. Sometimes people have performance anxiety, or if you're standing in front of crowds, something like that. Yes, I see that you guys have anxiety, but you're going to do very well. Let's go ahead and get the money manager here. So this card definitely talks about accounting or managing your money a little bit better. Okay, if you guys have not been. It also talks about the banking system. So let's see what this is here for Sagittarius. Now, what I'm getting here, first card that came out is the Hermit. Hermit card talks about organization. Haven't read this card yet, but I will in a minute. It is the sixth house. So for some of you, this is exactly where you guys work. You handle money. Okay. But it also talks about, for some of you, overspending. So here with Virgo, what does Virgo talk about? Okay. You got to be a little bit more organized when it comes down to money, meaning that don't overspend. And the reason why you overspend is because you don't prepare. So let's say you get off work, you should have certain types of food prepared the night before, but you're not prepared because, the reason why you're spending is because you're not prepared. You're not organized. With this one, I'm seeing that you guys are going to have to start thinking ahead in order for you to spend less money. In order for you to save, because remember, your money is coming slowly. It's not coming overnight. So there are some things that you guys are going to have to get in order here with the Hermit card. Okay. Some of you guys have high medical bills too. That's something else that I'm seeing, but I feel like that money is going to replenish. That's something else that I'm seeing here for you guys when it comes down to the transporter right next to it. Here you have the Three of Pentacles. Oof, okay. And then you have the Justice card. Got it. All right. So yeah, for a lot of you, I do feel like there is going to be some type of new job, new career that you're going to be doing. All right. Because you did have sixth house and you also had the Three of Pentacles. There is going to be something new. I'm not going to say it's going to be in law. For some of you guys, it could be in law. It could be in the government here or you could be working in the government. There could be a new type of job that you're going to be getting in your position or where you're working at, but it's going to be a higher position here with recognition. Money is going to get better. Some of you guys right now are barely making it. Okay. And again, you see balance is there. Balance is needed because some of you guys are overspending, okay, in certain areas here. Let's go ahead. Let's get the transporter for Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, what an amazing card to come out. I saw it. Hold on, I can't wait to show you. All right, this is amazing. Transporter in general talks about this is an indication that your money is going to be better. This is an indication that things are going to improve for you. And it really does. I want to say the best card for last, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what comes out. Here you have Hierophant. Okay. Hierophant talks about contracts. Okay. And some of you guys could be doing things in the spiritual, community. Okay, I think we talked about that plenty of times. But this talks about contracts, that type of thing. Some of you are going to have some type of leap of faith with moving in a certain direction that you're uncertain of. I know this isn't the Fool card, but it is kind of making me feel like you're going in a different direction. I don't know why. Okay, because not only did you have the Hierophant, which talks about contracts, right? And something that you're almost like higher purpose here with the Hierophant, but you also had the Sun card. Now, see, anytime this comes out, that's how you know good things are on the horizon. Okay, I'm going to show you why in a minute. So, where you are headed, your purpose in life, what you guys are meant to do, is going to work out for you on a really good scale. Okay. Because again, I see that some of you guys are struggling, but I am saying here that there's going to be some type of joy and happiness in where you're moving to, where you're headed. And then how will your money be? You guys literally had the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is literally one of the best cards that can come out when it comes down to finances and money. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have your own business or that is where you're headed. Either way, your money is going to be really, really good. Okay. I don't know why you had the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It seems like your present energy or things that you're thinking mostly, it's a difference between what you're experiencing on the outside, your actual reality, and what you're thinking in your mind. Even when things start to get better, there's still the sense of anxiety here. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you, you want a renewal and it will happen. There's a sense of boredom that's happening here with you guys. But I will say, make sure you guys pray and meditate before you take any huge steps. Okay, make sure you do that. Let's get this recognition. This is what I've been wanting to get to. This is for Sagittarius. Can you guys tell I've been so busy? Oh my God, I am losing my voice. I couldn't even go on yesterday because I had worked so much the day before. All right, recognition for Sagittarius. All right, I'll take it. I didn't like the fact that both of them came out, so let's just get one more. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Death card, and the Fool card. There it is. So we talked about it. All right, so here with the Fool card, there is going to be an ending because you have an ending, a change, and then you have the new beginning with the Fool card. So I already know this is drastic. Two major arcanas that's actually hitting recognition. And I didn't even read the recognition card. It literally says that your money is going to be looking good. It didn't say this on here, but this looks like money stacking up. This looks like, again, like I said, there could be some plaques. There could be, something that you guys are receiving because of your hard work. And the reason why Seven of Pentacles is here is because finally you are being recognized for what you do, your purpose, who you are, and your talents and your abilities. Finally, the reason why I say finally is because the Seven of Pentacles have this energy of working and toiling and taking, and it takes time for you to actually see the results in that. So now here it is, recognition is actually happening. So there is going to be some type of change that you're going to experience. Now, one thing that I do like, the Knight of Wands hitting recognition is actually a really good thing to see because it talks about your drive, you being driven. Now here it is because of you being very driven and you kept focused, right? You stood your ground. Maybe there was people who were talking against something that you wanted to do. You're now being recognized for that. And also, anytime you see a knight in this particular area, it does talk about a sense of rebellion. Okay. It's like because of your own thoughts in your mind, now you're going to be recognized for it. Rebellion is like you're doing something that nobody else is doing as well when it comes down to your ideas. And it's a quickness, it's a swiftness, okay, that I see with that. Your overall energy here, I actually said this in my head. I was going to save it last for how you're feeling right now. I don't know. I feel like there's this sadness with some of you guys, this vulnerability. I don't know how to really explain it, That's something that I'm saying. Now, I want to put 2 cards here for your love. You're going to have a love reading later, but I wanted this to be money. Let's get 2 cards for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for love. Well, let's let this be love in your love in your mental state. Because I see your mental state, really. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why you're in that energy or why some of you guys are in this energy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo. Virgo is coming out heavy. It keeps coming out even in this deck. Some of you guys are dealing with a Libra or a Virgo, Scorpio. But Virgo has been coming out a lot. Thank you. Thank you. You got release. Look at this, an Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. Your money is going to be on point. All right, let's go ahead. But anyway, remember, we're talking about love with this one though, right? This is also Scorpio energy. There's the death card. So some of you use heavy Scorpio and Virgo today in today's reading. Well, this card literally says it's time to release the past and move on to something new. So I feel like when it comes down to love, you guys are already in this transition. It makes sense, right? You recognize your worth, okay? For some of you, you have not been using your voice, okay? Some of you guys have been using a lot of your time and energy on people, even maybe your money, where people have not been appreciating you, all right? So I do feel like now is your time to shine. You got a peacock here, you got the recognition here. Someone is going to come in here and recognize, excuse me, and recognize your worth. They're going to see how beautiful you are. They're going to express to you how beautiful you are, that type of stuff. But I do see that for a lot of you, there's going to be endings to relationships just because it's very unfulfilling. And so the Ace of Pentacles talks about new world, a new opportunity that's going to come in here for you. Now, I want to go ahead and clarify this. Let's go ahead. Let's use this. I might as well use this deck. Release for Sagittarius. Yeah, you got the 7 of Cups here, which definitely talks about options. I love this so much. A lot of you guys in general just dealing with very toxic energies. Okay. And some of you guys had this obsessive trait, very weird attachment styles, which I don't really see too much with Sagittarius. But I do feel like it was hard for you guys to hold, to let someone go. And now you see this releasing. Enough is enough. Something has hit his head, right? But I also feel like this person, showed you who you were, right? Your shadow side, things that you needed to actually improve. Some of you guys were drinking. Some of you guys were acting out. Some of you guys had really bad tempers because of what they were doing, right? And it could have been sexual lust as well. So here with the King of Swords, I see that you guys are detaching from that situation because it was a fantasy world for a lot of you, right? It was just a fantasy world. And it could be very gut-wrenching for you guys to release this person if you've been knowing them for a very long time, but it is what it is, right? You are not getting any stability from them at all. And this is a part of your recovery. You need to release so you can recover, okay? And I'm also feeling like abusive behavior. I don't know. I don't know if this is physical abuse or conversational or the way they communicate with you. It feels like that's what I'm seeing here, okay? Someone that isn't supportive could feel like abusive, right? Because if you're sitting in bed and let's say you bumped your toe and the person doesn't help you in some kind of way, there's no empathy there, right? That's a form of abuse to me. I know people may think it's a little bit, I know people may think that it may not be. I don't know. It feels abusive to me, okay? So that's what you guys are detaching and releasing from. Toxic energies just in general is what you're releasing from. People who just want their cake and eat it too. Some of you guys may have actually got an STD from this person, by the way. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Ace of Pentacles here for Sagittarius. There's a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle here. This is for Sagittarius. I don't know why I didn't get 2 cards for that one. Some of y'all been in a long term, damn. Or you got a long history with this person. You got the 9 of Pentacles, so we definitely see a lot of y'all are going to be single. You definitely going to be single. But that Ace of Pentacles even represents long term. Okay, something that you could have been married or you could have children by this person. Either way, you've been knowing this person for a while. For some of you guys, or you wanted this, right? You weren't going to get this from this person. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. No matter how many conversations you had, you were not going to get it. A lot of you are going to be meeting someone randomly because you got the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is for those who are single. You're going to be coming across someone randomly here and very much available. It's also hitting the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about it's going to be a huge opportunity where it could actually go somewhere. Okay, where you can create a family with this person. I also feel like the person that you're meeting is uh, they have a lot of respect around their industry. I don't know how I'm trying to say it in a way that you guys will understand it. I don't know. It seems like this person is very respectable around the industry that they work in. And I'm not going to say that they're like rich, but this person could be wealthy. This person is, a lot of people admire them. Okay. Like I said before, for a lot of you, this is going to be an ending in a long term situation or someone you've been having a long term history with. All of this basically is just a renewal. It's just an ending and a brand new beginning. You guys are going to come across someone who you're really going to like. There's going to be mutual feelings and attraction with this person. I don't know why. I feel like for some of you, this person has is almost like young at heart, but very well established. There's no old energy with them. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person. Okay. But I want to get more into that in your love reading. But this is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And thank you guys for putting up with me. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. But thank you guys so much. I love you. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Have a good rising. All right. Bye, guys.